Is the falling price of Pi Network making you nervous? Are you checking your wallet every hour, wondering if it's time to sell your Pi coins before they become worthless? Are you asking yourself, wait, wasn't Pi supposed to go to the moon? What happened? If any of those questions sound familiar, then trust me, you're not alone, and you're exactly where you need to be right now. Today's video is going to change how you look at the market. I'm going to reveal what's really going on behind the scenes, because this price drop isn't just random, it's strategic. Yes, you heard that right. The whales are manipulating the game, and if you don't understand how, you'll fall right into their trap. But don't worry, I'm here to break it all down for you. Now here's the wild part. While most people are panicking and dumping their Pi in fear, the smart ones are calmly buying more. Why? Because they see what others don't. And by the end of this video, you will too. I'll also be sharing a massive opportunity that's opening up right now. One that could change everything if you're prepared for it. But before we dive in, can I ask you for one small favor? If this content helps you think clearly in the middle of this chaos, please smash that like button and let me know in the comments, write Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name and flag. Please subscribe and smash on notifications bell. I love seeing how big and global our Pi community really is. Alright, let's dive into the truth that most people don't want to talk about. What's really going on with Pi Network, and how the whales are playing the game to win. Right now, Pi Network is trading at around $0.475. Just a few weeks ago, it was above $0.60. Some of you might have seen it drop even lower to $0.43 or $0.44. But here's what most people don't understand. This isn't the first time this has happened. When the Israel-Iran conflict started, Pi dropped to around 40 cents. And guess what? It came back up. So why is everyone panicking now? Let me explain the real reasons behind this price drop. Many people in the Pi community were expecting something massive to happen on Pi Day. They thought major exchanges would list Pi, or some big announcement would pump the price to the moon. But when Pi Day came and went without the explosive news people expected, panic set in. People started selling because their unrealistic expectations weren't met. Here's the truth. Successful projects don't rely on one single day to determine their future. Pi Network has been building steadily, and that's exactly what strong projects do. Here's where it gets interesting. About 300 million Pi coins are set to be unlocked in July. This is the biggest unlock event in Pi Network's history so far. Now, many people are scared that when these coins unlock, holders will dump them on the market and crash the price. But let me tell you something important. This fear is exactly what the whales want you to have. The whales know that scared investors sell at the worst possible times. They're counting on your fear to buy your coins at discount prices. When people panic, they make bad decisions. They sell low and buy high. But smart money does the opposite. Think about it. If you believed in Pi Network when it was 60 cents, why would you stop believing when it's 47 cents? Did the fundamentals change? Did the project suddenly become worthless? The answer is no. The only thing that changed is the price, and that's creating the opportunity I'm about to share with you. While everyone else is panicking, let me show you what's actually happening with Pi Network's development. The Pi core team just launched some amazing new features that most people are ignoring because they're too focused on the price. First, they launched the App Studio. This means developers can now create their own apps on the Pi platform. We're already seeing a flood of new applications, chatbots, games, AI-related apps. The ecosystem is growing rapidly. But here's the kicker. Every developer who wants to build an app has to pay one Pi coin as a fee. This means Pi is actually being used for real utility, not just speculation. Second, they launched the staking feature. You can now stake your Pi coins and earn regular returns. I checked the numbers, and people have already staked millions of dollars worth of Pi. On BitGet alone, over $94,000 is staked. One game called Fruity Pi has $21 million invested. People are staking like crazy because they see the real value. Now, let me reveal how the whales are tricking you. Whales are large investors who can move markets. They know that retail investors, that's regular people like you and me, are emotional. We buy when prices are high because of FOMO, and we sell when prices are low because of fear. So here's what they do. Step 1. They sell large amounts to create downward pressure on the price. Step 2. They spread fear through social media and forums. Step 3. They wait for retail investors to panic and sell. Step 4. They buy back at much lower prices. Step 5. They repeat the cycle. Right now, we're in Step 3. The whales are waiting for you to panic and sell your PiCoins to them at discount prices. While scared investors are selling, smart money is accumulating. They know that Pi Network has a multi-million user base, real utility with apps and staking, strong development team, growing ecosystem. These fundamentals haven't changed. Only the price has changed, and that's temporary. Look at the historical pattern. Pi has been in the 50 cents to 70 cents range for most of its trading history. When it drops below 40 cents, it creates a massive buying opportunity. I've been investing in crypto for years, and I can tell you, the best time to buy is when everyone else is selling. The best time to sell is when everyone else is buying. Let me address the elephant in the room, the July unlock event. Yes, 300 million PiCoins will be unlocked. But here's what the fearmongers aren't telling you. These coins were already counted in the total supply. This isn't new Pi being created. Not everyone who receives unlocked Pi will sell immediately. Many people believe in the long-term potential. The growing utility and staking features are creating demand that can absorb the selling pressure. This isn't the first unlock event. Pi has handled similar events before. Remember, the next major unlock event won't be until 2027, when over 500 million coins will be unlocked. But that's 2 years away, and by then, the ecosystem will be much more mature. Let me share a story that will change how you think about this situation. When Bitcoin first launched, it dropped over 80% multiple times. People said it was dead. They said it was a scam. They said it would never recover. But the people who held through those dark times became millionaires. The people who sold in panic are still working regular jobs today. I'm not saying Pi will definitely follow Bitcoin's path, but I am saying that strong projects with real utility and growing ecosystems tend to recover from temporary price drops. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, and you should never invest more than you can afford to lose. But if you're going to invest in Pi Network, here's a smart approach. If you bought Pi at 50 cents, don't panic if it drops to 40 cents. Instead, consider buying more to average down your cost. This way, when the price recovers to 50 cents, you'll be profitable instead of breaking even. If you haven't bought Pi yet, wait for it to drop closer to 40 cents. That's historically been a strong support level. Set a plan and stick to it. Don't let emotions drive your decisions. While we're talking about opportunities, let me highlight the staking feature again. You can now stake your PiCoins and earn regular returns. For example, if you stake 1,000 Pi for 100 days, you can earn around $195 in returns. That's almost 20% return in just over 3 months. This serves 2 purposes. You earn passive income on your Pi holdings, you remove your coins from the market, reducing selling pressure. It's a win-win situation, but you have to act fast because staking spots are limited. Here's something most people aren't talking about. Pi Network's community is still growing rapidly. While the price is dropping, new users are joining every day. The app downloads are increasing, the ecosystem is expanding. This is exactly what you want to see in a strong project. Price is temporary, but community growth is the foundation of long-term success. I know many of you are waiting for more exchange listings. While I can't predict when they'll happen, I can tell you that the recent developments make Pi more attractive to exchanges. The staking feature, the app ecosystem, and the growing utility all make Pi look more like a real project than a speculative token. Major exchanges want to list projects that have real use cases and active communities. Pi Network is building exactly that. From a technical perspective, Pi is approaching a key support level around $0.4. If it bounces from this level, It could signal the start of a new upward trend. If it breaks below, we might see further downside to around 35 cents. But remember, technical analysis is just one tool. The fundamentals I mentioned earlier are more important for long-term success. Let me share something important about investing psychology. The time when you least want to buy is often the best time to buy. The time when you most want to sell is often the worst time to sell. Right now, most people don't want to buy Pi because the price is falling. But this is exactly when smart investors are accumulating. When the price starts rising again, and everyone is excited and buying, that's when smart investors start taking profits. Based on historical patterns and current developments, here's what I think could happen. Short term, 1 to 3 months. Price could remain volatile as the July unlock event approaches. This creates buying opportunities for patient investors. Medium term, 3 to 6 months. As the ecosystem grows and more apps launch, utility demand should increase. The staking feature should also reduce selling pressure. Long term, 6 to 12 months. If Pi Network continues executing their roadmap, we could see significant price appreciation as the project matures. So what should you do? Here's my suggestion. Don't panic if you already own Pi. The fundamentals are still strong. If you're looking to buy, wait for the price to drop closer to 40 cents. Consider using the staking feature to earn passive income on your holdings. Keep an eye on the app ecosystem development. More apps mean more utility. Set realistic expectations. Don't expect overnight riches. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something powerful: the Pi Network community. We have millions of users worldwide who believe in this project. That's an incredible foundation that most cryptocurrencies don't have. When you combine a strong community with growing utility and improving fundamentals, you have a recipe for long-term success. Friends, I know it's scary to watch the price drop. I know it's tempting to sell and cut your losses. But remember, the biggest opportunities often come disguised as problems. The whales are counting on your fear. They want you to sell your Pi to them at discount prices. Don't let them win. Instead, use this time to educate yourself, understand the project better, and position yourself for the next bull run. Pi Network is not just a cryptocurrency, it's building an entire ecosystem. And ecosystems take time to develop. The price drop is temporary, the opportunity is real, the choice is yours. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I work hard every day to bring you valuable content about Pi Network and other cryptocurrency opportunities. Don't forget to write in the comments Pi Network to the moon, along with your country name and flag. I love seeing our global community. Also, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my updates. The crypto market moves fast, and I want to make sure you stay informed. If you have any questions about anything I discussed in this video, leave them in the comments below. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. Finally, if you know someone who's panicking about their Pi investment, share this video with them. Knowledge is power, and together we can make smarter investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be covering more exciting developments in the Pi Network ecosystem. Until then, stay strong, stay informed, and remember, the whales are tricking you, but now you know their game. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. Your support means everything to me. See you soon.